Hey, how is my voice? Welcome everyone. Is my voice okay? And is my uh, webcam is good? Just let me know. Yes. How are you doing, guys? Long time no see. Welcome. I see in the chat some familiar faces. Okay, let's load some tracks. Welcome, bro. Yeah, finally. I'm gonna be gentle. Yeah, guys. The feedback stream's purpose is to, just not to criticize you, just to make you better. So just to show you some aspects that you cannot see by yourself to help you. So of course we will be gentle. Yeah. So do you want to start now? Let's go with the first track and tell me if you can be able to hear the music without any problems. love the arrangement, and like all the vibes, all the emotions. It's perfect in my opinion. I love it. I feel like the breaks are kind of empty. Like, for example, let's check the second break. Sorry, sorry, I'm in build up. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you can get another layer of snares in the build up, so you can build the tension a little bit bigger. I love the drops, so the synths are, I think, very unique. And it's not just your generic other, anima style leads. It's still, it's just a different kind of vibe, and I love it. It's not sounds like an afterlife copy, it sounds something original its own. This is so important because everyone is doing melodic techno recently, and every track sounds similar, but this one has a unique vibe. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, other than that, I think it was good, but I don't like master. I feel like in the drop, the kick and bass is not always like consistent. It's not every time as full as big. Maybe you can check if something fight with the kick, maybe the side chains, maybe something else. And other than that, you can try to clip the track. When we check the waveform, as you see like we got hills and spikes, and it's not constant all the time. But if you can clip your track maybe before the limiting, you will get more consistent dynamic range on the drop, and it's gonna sound bigger, because I think you still have some headroom to boost the track. You can just boost it with limiter, but if you got clipping, if you got distorted sound when you boost more, you should clip the kick, bass, the drums, so you can, if you get rid of those unwanted peaks, you can master your track a little bit bigger. I think this is all you need for now, and it's already release ready in my opinion. Yeah, you can send it to the labels, but yeah, maybe just work on the master a little bit more. Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. Congrats. Very nice track. What are you using for masters? For my experience, the Maximus FL Studio stock mastering, I never got good results with it. But when I use Fab Filter or Ozone, I can get so professional masters. But for Maximus, I think it's just about the workflow. It's not about I'm not saying Maximus is bad. I just can't use it properly. And my masters with full stock FL is never as big as my third-party plugin masters. I couldn't make it happen. Maybe that's the reason. Thank you for sending the track. I'm gonna go to the next one now.
Do it, it all again. Do it all again.
That you can make this banger in 5 hours. And by the way, welcome Lucas, thank for the support, man. Welcome aboard. So about my feedback on this track, let me check my microphone. Yeah, it's good. So for the feedback, first of all, the second drop leads are sidechained too much in my opinion. Yeah, I think you should just lower the sidechain amount. It's too sharp in my opinion. You can just let the leads just play with less sidechain. They will be sound more fat. And yes, airy genre. And then I feel like in the master you can just boost it just a little bit more, but that's not was the case. I feel like the drop bass, if you can just EQ the bass, you can change it dramatically to something next level, in my opinion. So how to express that? For example, you can try something like that. Let's say your track is D minor, okay? So you will find the fifth of the D. We can just calculate count together. So if the track is D, just saying, So you will find the fifth of the track. It's gonna be the A in this case. So you can just do your math in according to your key. And you gotta boost the fifth on the second octave, not in the first octave, in the second octave. If we are, for example, if we are making D minor track or D major, whatever it is, we will have a D note on the root key, right? In the sub. And we will have another D note in the second octave. And you can boost the second octave's fifth in the bass. If you can do that, your bass is gonna cover the spectrum, and it's gonna a little bit wobbly. It's gonna sound so much bigger. Yeah, if it's D sharp Phrygian, so you should boost A sharp in the second octave. Just try that and see if it's gonna change your bass, because that's most of the time it's the case. I hear the sub is good in your track, but I feel like the bass is not covering enough. You know, it's kind of thin compared to rest of the elements. Just try that, and yeah, that's very good thing to do. And other than that, man, I love it. Maybe you can have some more click on your kick. Maybe you can boost like 3K, 4K, find the sweet spot. Maybe in like 2 to 4K, just search for a sweet spot on the kick. And if you just boost it couple dBs, yeah, it's gonna be more clicky and more upfront. But other than that, I love it, man. Very nice track. Congrats on this one. Nice melodies, man. I like the melodies. They sound very nice. I got some technical feedback. I feel like the kick is not cutting through the mix. Again, maybe you can give a little bit volume to the kick, or maybe you can just layer some top kick. Yeah, the mixing wise, the track sounds a bit dry to me, or a bit raw, you know? You gotta process more. In my opinion, you can use more saturation to just brighten your track. Currently, the sounds are you are using are perfect, but they are not polished enough. So you can use, OTT or some saturation, Blood Overdrive, or any other third-party plugins, or any other stock distortion saturation plugins. So just try to polish and color your sounds according to each other, and that's all in my opinion. And yeah, one more thing. The bass. I think the track is on G minor, right? The bass in the first octave was okay, but in the second octave, when I look with the span, I think this is the sub. I'm not sure this E or F. I'm not sure about this. And where are the second octave? Like, that was my problem. If the track is on, let's say, G minor, because the biggest hill on the sub frequencies is on G, but we don't have G2 in the second octave. That's a problem. So make sure that you are covering the first octave and the second octave in your bass, so your low end is gonna sound big and full. But especially, yeah, you gotta clicky kick. This kick is too push to the back. I love its punch, but it's not clicky enough. Its attack is not enough. That's why the kick is not popping through the mix. But other than that, I love it, man. For example, second, if it's all rumble, just EQ it. And you can just check if your rumble is in key. You can check it like that, just with span, go with this mode. You can find it in here. This is the settings I'm using. This is focused on the low end. Or you can go to the high resolution and see, which frequency is your rumble is most present. Then maybe you can just, pitch your rumble. Or if you don't have any key information on the rumble, maybe, for example, if your track is on G minor, you can just boost the G note. Then you can kind of shape your rumble to fit inside of a key. This is what I do. But I love it, man. Congrats. So I'm gonna hear for more than an hour. Yeah, more than an hour. Oh, if you have a mid bass, maybe you can just boost the mid bass, because my problem is I couldn't hear the second octave, which is mid bass's responsibility. Maybe you can just boost, give more volume to the mid bass, then it can fit better, Just low and cool to sound much more bigger. Next track. Finally, some big room. Yeah, we missed those big room, guys. Is the music and my microphone is more balanced now? Let me know, please. I tried to balance it. Yep. I love it, man. Like the melodies are cool, the breaks are interesting, every element is good. Like Rewind and Alpres, I know two of you guys making very good big rooms. Yeah. So I feel like you can have a little bit bigger kick because when I check the waveform, let's go to the drop.
You're hurting, baby.
So you see like this hill, probably this is the bass, is just a little bit bigger than the kick. I think that's okay to have, but still I would put the kick just a little bit bigger than the bass, but this is my personal taste. And also in the second octave, again, if you can, give a little bit more saturation or just a little bit of EQ for the root key for your bass, the low end is gonna be sound so much fat. But other than that, man, it's good. Like 300 hertz dipped, the track sounds very wide, the stereo imaging is good. Just judging from the waveform, the master is not consistent. Because you see like hills and spikes. So if you check some other track, some professional master track, you will just see it's just flat. And to achieve that, again, you can just clip your drum bass, kick bass bass, maybe lead bass. Even maybe before maximizing on the mastering, you can try to clip. That's the key to have the consistent waveform. But it was very good, man. I love this song. Just small technical stuff. The full production is already perfect. Yeah, man. Thanks for sending me your track. And again, if you finish this and need feedback, you can send me email. Because supporters of the channel, like members of this channel, like Rewind, will have free feedback every month, a detailed personal feedback. So yeah, for example, look at this waveform. It's so flat, you see. After you properly clip your track, your track is gonna look like this too. Then let's go to the next song. And this time we have too much bass, I think. Okay, here's my feedback, man. The idea is going nice, but in my opinion, you are sidechaining your vocals too much, and especially the vocal is the main element, and you don't need to sidechain it this hard, especially on break, because the kick is filtered out, and you don't need to sidechain things. Because there is no kick and everything is sidechaining, so this part sounds weak to me. And the background synths kind of too dry, and also fighting with the vocal, like kind of masking the vocal. I wouldn't use it there, or because vocal is never has a silence. If you just layer another melody and another melody top of it, they all gonna have a conflict. Um, yeah, the key and the synth, it might be off key as well. Because sometimes I hear it as well. Like it was a little bit weird. The bass, in a drop bass, the kick is too pushed to the back and the bass is kind of too powerful. So you should search and find for the sweet spot of them. And the last feedback is, this is the screenshot of your drop. The 300 hertz, probably the synth or the vocal is too much, like almost as loud as your low end, your first octave. And I recommend you to figure out which instrument or vocal causing this big spike on the 300 hertz, and you gotta dip it. Always make sure that you are not overlapping much instruments, much sounds on the low mid area. If you have too much information on the low mids, the track is gonna sound boxy. To prevent that, just go sound by sound and find if they are overlapping, if they are containing too much low mid information, and dip it. That's my feedback on this song. And thanks for sending me your track. I like the vibe, man. But yeah, you gotta work these technical aspects. Firstly, that's the key. Oh, we got Joseph and Baltazar's ID. Can't wait here.
Wish I could go home and turn myself into who I was. Heard someone creeping through the door. They found the key to my mind, hidden on the floor. I tried to scream, but my voice was gone.
Nice track, guys. Thanks for sending me your banger. Um, the vocals kinda boxy. Don't forget to dip to 300 hertz again. Um, yeah, Yellow says not bad but boring because the track doesn't have something very interesting in the second drop. Maybe you know what's the reason? The reason behind this, in my opinion, the track also is not bright enough. If you check with span, oh, I just need to go back. So I lost it. Let me do it again. So the thing is, you don't have much information on the top, high, mid area, which is responsible for, having a bright and bright track, and it's gonna sound more upfront, more energetic. I think you gotta try to boost the 4K to 6K, just like this area. The main drop lead is kinda too mellow. Just give it more volume. I know. I think this is fighting with the vocal. That's why you try to push it a little bit back off the mix. But we need to hear that lead. Yeah, let me hear again. Yeah, in the second drop, if I were you, I wouldn't just go with the vocal. Because that's basically the same as first drop. You need to have, maybe you can build up some more melody in here and just go hard with the melody in the second drop. It would just put the track to the next level. And other than that, I love it, man. Just let me check one more thing. I wanted to check the low end. Okay, low end looks good. It goes to... Yeah, it's good. I love the low end. Nothing wrong with it. Just you gotta brighten the track a little bit. And in the second drop, yeah, try to come up with something different. This can work. You can release this track, but this is kind of too safe. I think, yeah, the second drop is too safe. You gotta take some risk and come up with, something crazy. Thanks for sending your track, brothers. Let's go to the next one. First of all, I don't hear bass. In the drop, I just hear the kick. Yeah, the drop needs a bass line. Currently, there is no bass. And the first parts of the track, I can say that the vocals not exactly fitting with the background music, and also the vocals are too front and has too much reverb compared to the rest of the sounds. You gotta try to mix them. And now the vocals and the music sounds like they are from two separate songs. You gotta mix them. Vocal has too much reverb and it's too loud, and I feel like it's not exactly fitting to the rhythm. This second break section, the vocals and music fitting in terms of rhythm. So I love the melody. Like all the arrangement is, I think, so good, Alex. And if you do this with FL Mobile, like congrats, very perfect job. Add a bass line, just lower the volume of the vocal just a little bit and reduce the reverb of the vocal. And if you can, try to boost the high frequencies of the drop lead so you can just brighten up a little bit. Then I think this track is already good to go. Yeah, and you can do this with FL Studio Mobile as well. It's possible. Thanks for sending me your track. Good job, bro. So some big room track similar to WW's old style maybe. Nice song, man. Um, for drop, I can tell you that like the low end and the rest of the track is not kind of not connected. You know, you have a huge gap in here, which is a little bit weird. And I can tell you that like the kick bass are extremely loud compared to the rest of the track. So in the drops, I couldn't properly hear the low end, you know. Sorry, the leads, the main melody. I couldn't hear it properly. It was too pushed to the back. I think in the drop you should just check those things. Maybe you can lower the kick bass or just volume up the other elements. And I don't know what causing this gap. Maybe some wrong EQ. Just try to fix this gap. This is something to avoid. And other than that, the breaks, the super soft synths kind of too sloppy in my opinion. They can be more tight. I had some previous tutorials about this kind of layering those sounds. Maybe you can check those out. But other than that, it was nice track. Thanks for sending. Going to the next one.
Hold me closer, let's catch the night. Hold tight and realize that there's no going back. We're on a ride. We're chasing dreams, we're reaching high. We're throwing signs up to the sky. Come fly away, we own the night. This is our time. We're the heartbeat to the city streets. Young and free, this is our release. We're wild ones, we're living in the glow. We're the heartbeat to the city streets. Young and free, this is our release. We're wild ones, we're living in the glow. We lay awake and stare at the night. Get lost until we find the reason that we're all on this ride. We're chasing dreams, we're reaching high. We're throwing signs up to the sky. Come fly away, we own the night. This is our time. We're the heartbeat to the city streets. Young and free, this is our release. We're wild ones, we're living in the glow. We're the heartbeat to the city streets. Young and free, this is our release. We're wild ones, we're living in the
Dude, what a track, what a vocal, what a banger. Much love to the Iran. Music by Artas. Much love to the Iran, my friend. So, dude, very good song, man. What can I say? So, like I see when in the break section, see like there are kind of some spikes, some resonating frequencies on the vocal, but I don't think that's a problem. Just gonna give you one feedback. I think you can mix the acoustic guitar a little bit better. Um, I don't have exact tip, but the acoustic guitars was kind of too soft. You know, they can have a little bit more body. They can be a little bit bigger. Yeah, just I don't like how the acoustic guitar sound in the break. They were so thin.
We're wild ones, we're living in the globe. We're the heartbeat to the city streets.
You know, maybe you cut too much low frequencies, too much mid frequencies from the guitar. I think that's the only thing, man. That's the only thing I will fix on this track. I love it. In the second break, let's check the second break.
We're chasing, we're reaching high. We're throwing signs up to
This kick drum is, as you see, peaking bigger than your drop. Just try to just clip that kick. So because if you clip that kick and fix the peaking problem, your master is gonna sound better. Yeah, that's the only thing I can criticize on this track. So good, man. It's such a radio friendly track. And yeah, people say send it to Revealed. I think you can send it to the Revealed. You try your luck, and maybe Glove. Those labels love this kind of progressive house tracks. Good job, man. Thanks for sending.
Alcohol, 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 sex, drugs, alcohol, 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 sex, drugs, alcohol, 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 sex, 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 drugs and alcohol.
Oh man, what a track. What a banger. So good, man. Like the master is amazing. It's too loud and it's so clean. It's well mixed. In my opinion, the reverse bass, it could be bigger. Again, I'm gonna say second octave is not enough. But maybe that's not the case, you know. Maybe you can just give it more volume or maybe saturate your bass. I don't know. The offbeat bass is compared to the kick is too small. And I think if you have a powerful bass, the full drop is gonna just go to the next level. And other than that, I feel like the drop lead is kinda too it's not boxy, but in the 300 hertz, it's a little bit too big in here. So if you just dip this frequency on the main lead, maybe just 1 dB, you can be able to just boost the lead 1 or 2 dB more. So maybe this. Other than that, I don't have any feedbacks, negative feedbacks, I mean, because this is a banger, man. I love it. The vocal processing is also so nice. Just one thing, actually. Yeah, the kick is too big, the bass is not that big, and I would make my bass a little bit bigger, and that's all. Already release ready, in my opinion. Thanks for sending me this banger. I love it.
Leave your body. Escape from reality. Let the music take control. Take control. Take control. Take control.
Man, what a banger again. So, I feel like the kick bass is perfect, I think. Like, I love the bass, especially. It's working so well in this kind of drops. And like when the big bass step comes, I was like, whoa, what a sound. I love it. My criticism is gonna be on the drop lead. I think it's not interesting enough. The sound is okay. The melody is okay, but they are just okay. And I think the rest of the track, the theme, the sounds, the introduction is perfect and it deserves a better drop. More interesting drop, at least I can say that. Maybe you can divide the melody to two different synths and just make them like question and answer. What do you think? Maybe that can just solve the problem. Because your drops should a little bit be more interesting, then the track is gonna be so good. I love it, man. Yeah, like this psytrance vibe, the big room vibe, the techno vibe is good, but the drop is too predictable. After the first time you hear the melody, then I lose my interest on it because it was repeating the same sound, same melody. Maybe you can, have first part of the melody can play with another synth, and you can have another question and answer kinda conversation with two synths, even with the same melody. That could work. That's the only feedback I can give. Rest was perfect in my opinion. It was very, very nice. So we are going to the next track because I want to listen as much as I can. Let's go. I feel like it's a little bit empty, and also I cannot properly hear the bass line. Give more volume to the bass. Okay, so I got the track, man. I feel like this is too empty. It's okay to be empty, but if you have this much empty track, you should process your sounds a little bit bigger. If you need Turkish explanation, just write me on Instagram. I'm gonna do that as well. So the sounds, for example, the A seed is not that big enough. You know, you can give it more distortion, more saturation. You can put more ear candy. Currently, the track doesn't have much ear candy. The sweep noises. I don't know, the bass shots, reverse sounds. It's kind of too raw. Um, and also the bass. I think the bass should be bigger. The kick is on a good place with it's well mixed, but the rest, the bass of it, I cannot hear the bass properly. Also, the YouTube is kind of lowering the volume. That's one of the things. Yeah, like the old Charlotte songs, Charlotte de Witte songs. Yeah, exactly. You can take some references. And even now, the Charlotte de Witte, her latest EP, as I remember, like it just has a kick bass, an acid sound, or only one white noise, and it sounds so full. It's so hard, to be full with less elements. I know it's the struggle, but this is the way, man. You gotta process your sounds and make them bigger. And saturation is the key. You don't need crazy fancy plugins. Just properly saturate all of your sounds. Then your mix is gonna be shine. They're gonna be so much bigger. Yeah, thanks, John. Thanks, bro. Going to the next track from Emre. Dude, it's a nice song. I think you can just boost the volume of the vocal a little bit. For example, yeah, the hi-hats and the stuff are louder than the bass and the vocals. I think you can just try to balance them. The drops looks very well clipped or limited. It's good. Like the mix down is, in my opinion, very nice. I think just the problem is a little bit silent on the master, right? It's like hitting to -6. So why don't you make it hit to the 0 dB? Just make it a little bit louder on the master. And it's very nice song, man. Yeah, you say vocalists are very expensive. Yeah, I know the struggle, but you can do something like that. Find a vocalist online and send your track to him or her, and just tell them you have a song, you have you instrumental track, and ask them to join as a collaboration. So you can both release the track. So then you don't need to pay. If you can find someone who wanna collaborate you, that's the best thing to do. So the -6 trick is you should have the mix approximately at -6, they say, because you need some headroom to master your track. But in the end, the mastering output should be 0 dB. Yeah. And also, yeah, you can try FL cloud mastering as well. Yeah, I tried it once and boost the track as much as I can, and I got some distortion, so don't try to boost it too much, but it does the job. I'll test the FL Cloud several more times after I shoot that video. And if you experiment with it a little bit, you can get very decent masters. And if you're still having struggles, I have tons of mastering tutorials on the channel. You can check those. I think you well clipped. The mix looks very decent. Thanks for sending me your track. And we are going to the next one. Are you gonna have some vocals for this track? If you have vocals, the breaks are perfect. Yeah, but it definitely need a vocal or some hook, some melody, some plug, something to catch. Other than that, I feel like the drop lacks the second octave a little bit, and just we got some problem in here. The low end is hitting here, but the mids are kinda too much compared to that, and we have too much absence, like lacking of frequencies in the second octave again. If you can try to balance them better, more properly according to each other, the track is perfect. And maybe for drop lead, bro, go just a little bit less sidechain, because the drop lead hits, with the kick all the time. If you have a hard side chain, we cannot hear the first hits of the lead. And this is the case. Like the melody is dun 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 dun. It starts like that. It hits at the same time with the kick, and the side chain is kinda killing too much energy from the drop leads. So less side chain for drop leads. Try to balance the low end according to the mid and rest of the track. The low end looks very small compared to the mids, and we shouldn't have this much gap on the second octave. Yeah, that's the 3 feedback. And perfect arrangement. If you're gonna have a vocal, the track is gonna be perfect. Yeah, bro. Thanks for sending again. And appreciate you managed to finish the track since the last feedback stream. I was waiting for this. Nice one. Pray to the rave god. Let's pray for the rave god. Guys, I love this one. And the chat already love the track. I won't have that much negative feedbacks. I feel like the clap fill on the drop was a little bit louder. That kind of just minor tweaks maybe, but just, ignore them. Ignore those feedbacks from me. This track is already so good, man. I love it. The drop sounds good. The kick bass is well mixed. I don't think anything wrong with the track. And vibe is perfect. So nice track. Very good. Thanks for sending me this song. I'm gonna pray to the rave god. Oh, it's Gabriel's turn. Yeah, I already know this track. Gabriel sent this to me a couple months ago. Yeah. Very good song, man. In my opinion, yeah, someone says in the chat this could be a little bit faster. Yeah, maybe 3-5 BPM faster. It could work. It reminds me old big rooms. We have some track called Pyramids from DVBBS. Let me remember Pyramids. Yeah, this track. It reminds me this song. Yeah, what a track, man. The golden era of big room. Yeah, I love this track. I don't have any negative feedbacks. Nice one, bro. Thanks for sending it. We are going to the next track. Is it gonna be a big room techno? Let's see.
Never wanna let my guard down, never wanna let it go. Don't ever wanna get too close. And it's over with, I'm done. You'll never be the one. Here we go. You know I never wanna let you go. Never wanna let my guard down, never wanna let it go. Don't ever wanna get too close. And it's over with, I'm done. You'll never be the one. Never wanna let my guard down, never wanna let it go. Oh, if you don't ever wanna get too close. And it's over with, I'm done. No, I never wanna let you go. Never wanna let my guard down, never wanna let it fall. So if you don't ever wanna get too close, then it's over with, I'm done. You'll never be the one. Here we go. You know I never wanna let you go. Never wanna let my guard down, never wanna let it fall. So if you don't ever wanna get too close, then it's over with, I'm done. You'll never be the one. So if you don't ever wanna get too close, then it's over with, I'm done. You'll never be the one. You know I never wanna let you go. Never wanna let my guard down, never wanna let it fall. So if you don't ever wanna get too close, then it's over with, I'm done. You'll never be the one. One, 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 You'll never be the one. Here we go. You know I never wanna let you go. Never wanna let my guard down, never wanna let it fall. So if you don't ever wanna get too close, then it's over with, I'm done. You'll never be the one. Here we go. You know I never wanna let you go.
Dude, very nice song, man. Thanks for sending me this one. I feel like the vocals are too dry, too small. If you can manage to polish the vocal, because the vocal is carrying this track, you know. The vocal should be so much bigger, so much wider, so much brighter. If you can do that, I'd love the rest. The drop bass is amazing. It fits so perfectly to the mix, in my opinion. I love it, man. Congrats, both of you. It's a very good track. But you gotta polish the vocal. Vocals are not in the... They sound like a demo vocal now. Hi to Iran as well. Selam, bro. Welcome. Yeah, thanks, bro. Very nice track. You gotta polish the vocal. Other than that, I have zero negative feedbacks on it. Yeah, guys, I'm so happy that we created this beautiful community together. Every day we are growing slowly, but growing every day. And you guys showing a wonderful support for me so far, so I really appreciate it. And I'm doing my best to help you guys to support this community that we built. And yeah, if we support each other, that's all we need. I think that's all we need. Let's go to the next track. I wanna listen more tracks before I go.
When you woke up this morning and started on your way, did you take the time to give thanks for another day? Did you tell the Father that you were well aware of the mighty works He's done? He gave His only Son. Did you pray today? Thank the Lord above. Did you pray today? Well, here's some changing love. Did you pray today?
Dude, what a groove. I love it. What a groove. It's so good. And I'm not experienced on how to produce this genre of tracks. That's why I'm not gonna give you that much feedback. But I can just say in the second drop, let's say, the pianos and everything you have kind of masking the vocal. Vocals are heavily sidechained. I wouldn't sidechain the vocal that much. And also, you can just try to put the vocal a little bit louder and make sure nothing fights with the vocal. Currently, the vocals are fighting with the pianos, in my opinion, and the other synths. So they are masking the vocals. Other than that, there's no negative feedbacks on my side. And it's so cool, man. The groove is so good. Congrats. So, Flex, according to your question, for example, house district records, if your track is too deep or melodic, they can release the track on sub-label. They have deeper district and so on. You know, all the big major labels out there has a sub-label for more deep and for more melodic tracks. So it's good to send them always. Try your luck. And escape asking how to approach PNR label as a beginner. Like, are you asking how to send your track to the label? Actually, if you don't need to do that much, you can just say, hi, my producer name is this. I have this kind of track for you, and you can write the BPM, you can write the genre, and give a SoundCloud link with direct downloads enabled, and also give them a direct, Dropbox or Google Drive link, whatever you are using. Make their job easier. They should be able to listen the track with one click, and they should be able to download the track with one click. And you don't need to write too much, just couple lines, your name, your producer name, and just one or two words, two sentences about the track. That's all. Nothing crazy. Be very direct. Don't, always try to not waste their time. That's very important. Be direct to them and make their job easier. If they want to listen to the track, just give them a SoundCloud link. Never copy your MP3 or WAV file with email, Don't send them as attachment. Always send them direct download links. And they should be able to stream the music that you sent. Like a SoundCloud link as a private. That's all they need. Welcome, Yeet. Thanks for nice words. Let's go listen Acid Breath. I cannot hear the bass properly. This one needs work on mixing, in my opinion. The sounds are kind of too dry. The main acid should be more fat. It's kind of too thin. And also, I couldn't hear the bass line. Like, you have a rumble, but it's too pushed to the back, or it's maybe has too much high cut. It's just maybe too subby. I couldn't properly hear the bass line. Maybe it's about the volume, maybe it's about the sample selection or processing, I'm not sure. But if I were you, I would just solo the kick and put the bass according to the kick in a good level. Then just bring every element. I will rebalance the track. That will just solve so many problems. And yeah, the main acid sound, it's if the track is acid focused track, you should be having more fat, more well colored, well saturated acid sound. This one is kind of too thin, and the other things are bigger than the acid. If you can manage to rebalance your track, it should be nice. Going to the next one. Dude, I'm getting hungry and what is that? Yeah. I love bakery stuff. Tell you the problem with this track. The drops are completely mono. The sounds, the plug sound, for example, in the break is completely mono. Like there's no stereo information. That's why everything sounds so much centered in the track, and we don't have the stereo width. That's why the track doesn't sound big. The breaks are a little bit empty. You should feel maybe with more background stuff, ear candies, pads, I don't know, something to feel. But the drops needs to be wider. Like if you check the correlation meter on the span, which is gonna be the right bottom, you will see the meter is not moving at all, which means if the meter is staying on the plus one in the positive sides, which means the track is mono. Yeah, so make sure to widen your sounds. This is gonna help you. And that's the major problem on this track. The arrangement wise is good, but the mixing wise it's neat work. Thanks for sending me this track. So Um, Anuja, I'm gonna be here for a couple more tracks. I need to go soon. Yeah, Bal. Thanks for sending me a track, bro. Very nice track. Work on s- work on the sounds that should stay sound more wide. That's the thing. Going to the next one.
Yelling at the sky, screaming at the world. Baby, why'd you go away? I'm still your girl. Holding on too tight, head up in the clouds. Heaven only knows where you are now. How do I love again? How do I trust again? How do I love again? How do I trust again? How do I love again? How do I trust again?
Okay, here my feedback about this track. I feel like, and I can see that in this span, the low end is very small compared to the rest of the track. You don't have much high frequencies, which makes the track sounds pushed to the back. It's not doesn't have that much clarity on the sound. And if you have too much information on the low mids, it's causing the track to sound a little bit boxy. And when we check the low end of the track, the kick, the bass are too low compared to the mid frequencies. In this case, it's the drop arps and drop leads. So you definitely need to have a reference track and rebalance your song according to the reference track. Just see the reference track with span and then compare it with your track. Check the reference track's drop and find a similar genre, similar sounding track so the referencing would work. You will get more benefits with it. And then just, check the reference tracks kick and bass and level your kick and bass at approximately the same levels. Check the reference tracks high frequencies and level your hi-hats, cymbals, the leads, that kind of sounds according to that level. Now I can see that you having some issues with balancing and leveling. And to solve it, the best way, in my opinion, to having a reference track. Yeah. By the way, Yeet, yes, I'm also using Audio-Technica M40X, and it works perfectly with Moto. It's very decent headphone, but I'm just using it for DJing. But it's also decent for mixing and producing as well. So let's go a couple last tracks. I'm kinda exhausted. It's like more than 2 hours now. Let's go for the Coggins, Progressive House, or Big Room Techno. Let's go.
Reflection, 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 reflection. Reflection, 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 reflection.
Dude, I love the track. So everyone in the chat just goes crazy with the kick because the kick is so good. Very nice layering, very nice processing, well done. But your rumble doesn't as big as it needs to be, right? Yeah, the kick is kind of too upfront compared to the bass. I would give more volume to the rumble. Just give the rumble, make it bigger.
Reflection, reflection.
Yeah, man, you just need a little bit bigger bass. Other than that, yeah, you can just try club work. Why not? This is just their style, you know? You should try your luck. Good one, bro, good one. Just rumble, in my opinion. Other than that, maybe I'm tired, but yeah, other than that, I don't hear something negative. Thanks for sending me your song. We are going to the next track. Dude, you're looking like just a friend of mine. I have a friend who's very looks like you. Let's listen this one.
Kisses to my kisses to my exes. I'm a bad, I did you dirty, little messed up, little selfish. You ain't married at 30. Well, we hooked up, then we broke up. Then I said you really hurt me, but I still got your number and your necklace. Kisses to my exes.
Yo, man, I just read the Afrojack's feedbacks. So I can tell you that, yes, he's right. Like, something interesting should happen in the drop melody. For example, the transition from build up to drop is a little bit too sharp. Maybe you can have a gap and build more tension. I don't know. The kick bass is on point. I like how you balance them. But the drop melody, it's same too long happening the same. And also you could have a little bit more groove. Did you have like groove template like shuffle or swing or something like that? So you can make it a little bit more groovy. I think that's the key. Yeah, Christian, I'm gonna do the streams like per stream per month, maybe more in the future, we will say about it. But currently, I'm doing it once in a month. Yeah, you need to have some grooves, you know. If you're in Ableton, I think you can drag drop some groove templates to your MIDI. If you're on FL Studio, you can just go to the piano roll and Alt Q, and then you can in here in the grooves choose swing, and you can just arrange the start time. So it's gonna make your track more groovy, and you can just keep experimenting with other grooves in here. There are tons of grooves to experiment, and make sure that you are applying the groove to do all of the elements in your track. That's good. Yeah, in FL you can do that Alt Q. Yeah. Other than that, I love it, man. It should be more groovy, and maybe yes, the drop lead. It's just happening, just playing the same for too long. Maybe you can have more ear candy, or you can divide the lead to two different synths and make like a question answer stuff. Yeah, there are several possibilities to do. So yeah, the groove on the bass you gotta test. But in this kind of drops, groove on the bass works perfectly. Yeah. Yeah, stem separator is the best. No more paying external websites for stealing some acapellas. Okay, let's go to the last track of today. It's been 2 hours since I started the stream. My ears are getting a little bit tired and I'm very hungry. So let's do that.
Up-tempo music.
A perfect ending song for the feedback stream. I love it, man. Like when you go to 200 BPM, I was going crazy. So for feedback, what about checking the drop bass? I think the drop bass is kinda lacking. I'm gonna show you. You have too much gap in here, you see? The sub is extremely buffed. But the rest, yeah, when the acid is coming, it's becoming better. But you can just try to feel those frequencies if you need. And Yeah, with acid playing, I think it's good. The main problem is in the end of the drop or just before the drop in this section. You have too much stuff going on. The percussions, the vocals, the synths, the chords. So they are kind of creating a mess. In the end of the drop, it's same. Like, I don't understand what vocal says, you know? If you can just try to fix this masking problem, everything is gonna be better. But other than that, the idea-wise, it's perfect. Thanks for sending me this banger. I like it, man. So today I hear tons of interesting songs, music. Thanks for sending me that songs. I'm a little bit tired. I'm gonna go now. Again, so sorry for the people I couldn't listen your track. I got tons of submissions, so I'm doing my best to listen as much as I can do in 2 hours. Yeah, man. I thank you, everyone, individually, every one of you, for being here with me and supporting my work. I have a new track just came a couple days ago in club work. It's called Endless Vision. If you haven't listened it yet, it's on the channel. Just liking and commenting the videos are the best things that you can do to support me. So if you see my videos, just like it and maybe just a comment, you know, even if it's just an emoji, that helps the channel to get bigger. That's all I'm asking for everyone. So all of you guys, thank you so much for joining me. And yeah, the Hardwell on Air ID. I'm so happy for this song. And I love it when the Hardwell says, we will put your track to do as the demo of the month. And I was like, whoa, I'm so appreciated, you know. It's gonna came out on end of January. And beginning of the January, I will have another release on Rave Room Recordings, so make sure to tune in my socials. Yeah, guys, I love you all. Thanks for being here today. See you on the next video then. Yeah, take care. Bye bye.